was a lock without a key, a bird that wasn't free, a message in a bottle that had gotten lost out at sea, a poet under a tree with a loud voice that turned into a whisper and disappeared beneath the leaves. His pen strokes with utter ease, writing bittersweet subtleties to appease the beef that had put him between the laws of social prestige and a college degree. He looks up to the sky and screams, "Listen to me." He waits, yet being so impatient, he gives up and walks away with a black brain and a lack of faith. He moves at a steady pace till he goes back to a familiar place and sees an unfamiliar face. He told her what he could do, all the feelings that he could convey, and what had set him loose and what had led him astray. He starts to walk away, thinking she cannot understand what he's trying to say, but she stopped him, turned him around, and begged him to stay. So here we are now, my life placed at a crossroad. Lo and behold, a new life without lost hope, where I can cope with an oath that I had made on my own, and happily hold a place that I can call home and grow into something so cerebral. My mind is a cathedral of intricate thoughts of violence, but that is not the sequel. My right brain swallowed the left side so I can keep it peaceful. Now the pen is my release for the steep needle I found lethal. Everything I write is metaphorical. I'm an oracle that won't stop until my message is orbital. I'm reaching up with words to take this empty life and restore it full. The battery's loaded. Now it's time for me to explore it more. See, they only saw me as an outcast, a kid that sat down on the playground and cried cause he wished every day that he would lay down and die. They knew the kid on the outside, not the poet on the inside. Then I dropped Look Alive and I widened their eyes. Now I understand that a lot of you cannot understand what I'm trying to say when I say that I overstand the concept of all work and no pay. I worked hard until my backbones cracked and started to break. The discs in my shoulders crumpled until I started an earthquake. The metaphorical masses weighing my head down till I was collapsing. Songs of poetry, I couldn't sing so I rapped it. I killed every beat that I wrote to. I bent over backwards to smash it, just to go back to old habits, trash it and start relapsing. Back to the pad and the pen. Yeah, there's Dalton, he's spazzing again, rapping again. Does he know that this life won't have a happy end? But until I meet my end, I will not pretend to be something I cannot defend. I will stay pure cause I don't have enough time to spend. I've got the habits of an addict. I'm a spastic, irrational package, swinging hatchets at the brackets of a life that moves rapid, just trying to slow down the pressure and break through the pneumatics. Because I've had it with those who previously labeled me stigmatic. So I invested in a collection of blood, sweat, and tears, developed insomnia. My worst fears appeared in my nightmares. Decided instead of fleeing from my fears, I'd become a pioneer. We need somebody to lead the way, and I will gladly volunteer. I moved swiftly to make sure that my mood was lifting. I lied down on a crossroad, just waiting for the train to hit me. Creative juices dripping, my world shifting, fingertips tickling for an idea that would make the sand of the hourglass move less quickly. Hands together, knees on the floor. I'm not knocking for a better life no more, I'm kicking in the door. I tried to take a dive, but I got washed up on the shore. So I make sure everything that I write leaves them all begging for more. I've seen enough signs, I've heard enough lies. I've been on the inside long enough to develop a thirst for the outside. Too many times have I put my foot to the grind and realized that it's not worth every little piece that I had to leave behind. So I flipped my life around, and now it's practically back in order. So I was ready for life or death. Yeah, I was leaning on the border, where every one of my lifelines were put on hold. Suicide called me many times, but I hung up the phone.